Jujutsu Kaisen finally marked the conclusion to the fight between Gojo and Sukuna in the previous chapter. Right now all eyes are on Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 236, which will be just exciting as the previous chapter. Despite this fight having wrapped up, the aftermath of it is still to be dealt with, and there is a lot of interesting stuff that could end up happening here. One of the most important things that fans will have to keep an eye on for in Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 236 is retaliation from Sukuna. We already know that Sukuna is exceptionally powerful and certainly one of the worthy opponents for Gojo. In the previous chapter, he felt the overwhelming domination of the latter and was completely outclassed. At the end of the fight, Gojo ended up using his powerful hollow purple technique to blow up everything to bits, including himself, and put an end to this fight. That's it, he is in the severely injured state. However, he has not passed out, although many fans will wonder whether he can continue fight or not. It appears that he cannot keep going on at the moment. As mentioned in the previous chapter, Sukuna has lost one of his hand. He has lost Mahoraga and also ability to use domain amplification. Furthermore, he has also lost fast healing, meaning he cannot even recover properly from what he suffered. Meanwhile, Gojo appeared to be back to his best, and that only spells more trouble for Sukuna. By all means, Gojo appeared to have won the fight fairly. Despite being up against worse odds, he pulled a rabbit out of his hat in a 3-on-1 battle, and that certainly deserved praise. One particularly interesting thing that was mentioned toward the end of chapter 234 of Jujutsu Kaisen is the fact that Sukuna might have some trump card up his sleeves. He would use this trump card if he defeated Gojo and had to fight against the other members who were waiting to clash against him, such as Yuta or Maki. This was revealed to the fans movement after the fighters wanted to intervene and help Gojo. The conclusion that everyone came to was that if he deserved intervene, he might pull out his trump card earlier than usual and worsen the situation for everyone. This all but confirms that Sukuna did have an elaborate plan. However, what exactly his plan was hasn't been explained to the fans. It is possible that this plan might come into effect in next chapter. However, fans should not expect too much from Sukuna. Even if he pull out something elaborate off, the best he can do is trick everyone. Defeating Gojo fairly and squarely in a fight is impossible for him, and he has already been declared as the loser here. The title of the strongest now goes to Gojo, and that is certainly very exciting for all the fans. From here and out, it will be interesting to see what Sukuna does and how his character is handled. The vast majority of the chapter over the course of the last few months has extensively focused on Sukuna and Gojo. This fight is the most important one that we have seen in the entire series, and it goes without saying that the author went all out with it. However, at the same time, other characters were sidelined because of it. As a result, we can expect to see more focus on them. Most likely JJK chapter 236 will focus on the aftermath of the battle between these two. Gojo might interact with his student once again, and it has been quite a long time since fans have to seen that. It is time for Gojo to join his team, and that could very well be covered in the next chapter. Furthermore, we know that there won't be too much respite for the fighter in this arc. There is still a lot to be dealt with here, and even though Gojo will likely get his reunion with everyone, it will surely be cut short. We can expect to see the character as Yuta and Maki to take the stage soon and be at the center of some focus. These characters have been sidelined for quite a while now, and given their importance to the plot, it only makes sense for them to get some attention themselves. The current arc set to perfectly state for them to showcase what their capabilities are, and fans of this character will surely be excited to see what they can do in future. Undoubtedly, one particular character that a lot of focus will be on in the upcoming chapters is Kenjaku. Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 233 will likely see him make an appearance. We haven't seen him around for quite a while now, and it is time that he entered the fray once again and reminded everyone that he was the mastermind behind everything, the ultimate antagonist of the series. By the looks of it, he is mastermind behind everything, and even the likes of Sukuna are pawn to him. Kenjaku certainly is not weak himself either. With the body of Gato at his aid, there is lot that he can achieve. With JJK chapter 236 is going to be time for him to take on the role of the main antagonist. Especially now that Sukuno is down, what role he ends up playing from here onwards will remain to be seen. However, it would be extremely naive for the fans to think that he doesn't have something in his mind already. JJK chapter 236 might also give fans a glimpse of what his next step is going to be from here onwards, especially now that he has lost a big trump card.